I just want this to sink in real quick, man. I saw this, man. I said, you know, I got to speak about this. I gotta speak about this. How many of y'all are looking forward on July the 7th? Don't know why it's July the 7th, but the call to action in solidarity where no person of color spends any money because of the spending power that we have. Okay? And we're going to do this because we want to set an example of being able to stick together through the good times and bad, I guess. But how many of y'all are ready for the day of solidarity on the 7th of July? I don't know why it's the 7th of July. Maybe it's Illuminati stuff. I don't know. Where you don't spend any money. How many of y'all are waiting for that day? And now, mind you, that could be a day where the rent need to be paid. That's a day where you got to get your bills caught up. You need to do some birthday shopping. Maybe you're going on vacation. Now, Black Rainbow, you can send it to me. But he wants us for this Blackout Day 2020. This is the same guy that was at the forefront of boycotting Gucci, right? Now, y'all know that T.I. and Floyd don't get along, right? Floyd records himself or is filmed going into the Gucci store because, you know, Floyd is like, man, who is T.I. to be telling anybody to boycott anything, right? But I just want to know how many of y'all who, you know, are going to wait one day to spend money. How many of y'all do that? Maybe y'all at work and you need to buy lunch or something. Maybe gas. Y'all gonna not do any of that, okay? Because a day of solidarity of not spending any money into the economy, even though we're putting a lot of money, probably more than anybody, into the economy. And I think one of the worst things about this is T.I. is trying to include Asians and also Native Americans and who else? Hispanics into it. He wants to bring all of us together for one day of not spending $1. Yeah, I don't know what happens after that day either. Are we going to go back to spending money more than we did the day before? Shut up. But I just want to know I guess if you're a T.I. supporter, or if you are somebody who's about, you know, solidarity between people of color, you gotta understand, he ain't just talking about black people. He's talking about people of color. It went from being about blacks to being about people of color. How do y'all feel about the people of color tag?
1800 Crime Stoppers face with rolling eyes, open mouth, smile, rat like 669 INE.
Shit that. But you're including all these other groups that have a stronger community than we have. Asians have a strong community. You could say Native Americans have their own sort of community and how they do things. Hispanics, we're the ones who don't really have a structure in our community right now. So we want to add all these different people together. The people of color, because y'all know T.I. has to include them in there because he is a multiculturalist. He wants to include everybody. He's a celebrity who makes money off of his name, his brand, and his music. You know? But, you know, we really got to ask ourselves, is this stuff going to work? You know? Is this stuff going to work? But I just switched up the topic. That's all. You might be behind. I ain't seen any of your comments recently, but yeah, man, T.I. wants us to be in solidarity. I just want to know what y'all thought of that. To me, it just seems goofy because after that day, we're gonna go back to spending more money than we did before. So what is accomplished? in that particular scenario, you know?